Right, and because of that, there's the motivation here. Not only that, but when we spoke with Kennesaw State head coach Octavia Blue, she told her team, don't overlook this Queens club. They're scrappy. They're going to fight today. I will say this, though. I like the energy from Queens early in this game. The first time these two teams met, Kennesaw State had them up 24-4 before you could blink. Queens has great energy, especially on the defensive end. I think they know that they've got to be able to turn their defense into offense to be successful here today. Well, you know, Allie has a great motor. She takes a little bit of contact there, leans back, and kisses that one softly off the glass. Okay, there's another level of energy here. Got another foul, and to your point about what's happened here in the last few minutes, Queens has gone more than 3 minutes without scoring a single point. So Queens has to find a way to generate some offense, and they've got to do it on the defensive end to get in transition. They average 9 steals a game. They've got to find a way to turn that defense into offense, get in transition, and get easier buckets. And she's about as polished an offensive player as you're going to find on this team. She willed her team in that loss to North Florida. And even though they came up short, it was not because of her. She was outstanding. I love the way Kamaya Ward has been playing in this first half on both ends. There is an aggressiveness and a tenacity that she's playing with. She's commanding the ball on the offensive end on the block, and she is contesting in the paint, whether that's against Trinice Taylor or somebody else. I love her hustle and her energy so far. Look at the physicality, staying with it. 2 or 3 defenders down in there, and Harden doesn't mind at all. She plays within herself, and she plays with a great deal of confidence, and that's what I love about how Prentice Harden plays. She knows she's one of the stars of this team. There's no question about that. Yeah, once again, good contest that time on the initial shot, but Queens knows just because you miss one doesn't mean the possession is over. Good job by Balde of using that 6'4" frame, the sophomore, attacking the rim, which is really what they look for from her. What I love about it is, as a sophomore, she's got time to grow and develop. We've seen an occasional three-point bucket like this one right here from the corner, but we've also seen a lot of activity in the paint. Got a 3 coming up here from Allie Johnson, and what a big half she had with 10 points, 3 of 6 from the field. These teams know who they are enough to know that if this game is going to be won, it's going to be won inside out, not necessarily outside in. They've played like that, and as a result, we've gotten the score that we've gotten. As you can see here, the first half stats, field goal percentage is close. Kennesaw State made a few three-point buckets there. They were 3 for 8 from downtown in the first half. That rebounding number is the key. We talked about that back in the first quarter. That rebounding number is big for Kennesaw State, a +8 rebounding margin in the first half. They were a +28 in the first matchup against Queens back in January, a key reason they won that game by 19 points. And we've seen a lot of turnovers both ways. Of course, live ball turnovers are always the best because it allows you to get up in transition and attack and get to the rim. But we've seen a lot of turnovers. Both teams need to settle down with the turnovers, even though I don't know how much of that we're going to actually see, because these teams will press, try to force hectic play offensively, and end up getting the ball and creating easy baskets for themselves.
Kennesaw State's Prentice Harden and Carly Hooks have led the team in scoring all season. They're doing it again in this ballgame.
They most certainly are. Kennesaw State scored 22 points in the third quarter. Hooks and Harden combined for 15 of those points. As a team, they went 9 of 17 in the quarter. Kennesaw State living inside. Harden's also doing a really good job of getting to the foul line. She was 3 of 4 from the line in the third quarter.